Okay, so today, hi, I'm John Cordy, whatever, like and subscribe if you want, you can subscribe to the channel, there's lots of Helix stuff here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Park 75, and this is like a kind of classic, I don't know why I'm holding this, you probably can't. Classic kind of vintage Marshall-ish amp. So I believe Park basically started off by making Marshall's designs, so this is like a plexi style amp. But with KT88s in the output section, if that makes a big difference to you, if that means anything to you. But essentially classic Marshall-ish tones. And what we've got in there is that first channel, which this is the gain basically all the way up and with a black back cabinet. So kind of two mic'd with a 57 and also mic'd with a condenser. And with the gain all the way up, kind of that classic plexi territory, so not crazy amounts of gain. So for that I've got the, let's just talk a second, drive dined, the bass at 3, mids at 5, treble at 5, presence at 7.6. So you can turn the bass all the way up if you want to. You get quite a lot of body even with it down at 3. This is the bass at 8. And as we get it all the way up, and get a bit woolly. I think this is the warmer of the 2 channels, so this is channel 1. But quite a nice kind of round tone, particularly for something martially flavoured. Now, the second channel probably is something you're going to have more of an idea of. This is like a bit more of a barky, biting Marshall tone. So this is that bright channel. And so the drive here, I've got a 10 again, bass at 3, mids at 5, treble at 5, and presence at 7.6, just to show you the difference between those models. A little bit less bass really, or quite a lot less bass, but as you turn the bass up you can bring that back in. That's the bass at 10 by the way, so feel free to turn that all the way up if you want to, if you want a bit more body to it. It doesn't seem to really get in the way. A bit like the Friedman in that respect, in that you can turn the bass all the way up, and Friedman even suggests starting with the bass all the way up for tweak. So, Park still make these amps, by the way, if you wanted to check out. I've been on their website, just looked at what they say. There's no jumped model, although people apparently do jump the Park 75, but what I've done with this preset is I've got both of the blocks in the preset, both of the amp types, the normal and the bright. You could split these across 2 channels if you wanted to, but I've just got them running into each other, so I'm running the normal into the bright, and I've dialed back the gain a bit and stacked them. And so here's the normal, here's the bright, and here's the normal into the bright. So, I think you can get quite a lot of that kind of classic Marshall tone out of this amp, this model. So try that out, maybe you'll get something you like out of it. I'll drop this preset into the folder. All it is those 2 amp models into a dual blackback and then into a glitz reverb. But I think you can get quite a breadth of tones. You try to talk about some clean tones even. So I think maybe the bright channel will be best suited for clean tones, and so I'm going to jump across there. If we take that drive down, let's take it to sort of like 4 and see what happens there. So 4, you've still got a bit of hair on it. 3. So maybe it doesn't really want to be clean. Feels like this is always going to be. So that's down at 2, so if I bring the channel volume up a bit. Not that much. quite digging that as a clean tone. So again, that's the treble down at 5, presence at 5.5, the drive down at 2, and then the bass at 3 and the mids at 5. So can do some really nice clean tones there. So that's the Park model, just a kind of quick look there. Hopefully, maybe you've got something out of this. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you have. But I've never really tried this model at all before today, but that's what I'm kind of digging about it. Some really kind of cool vintage Marshall voice tones. Check it out. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers.